comment. Anybody, please state your name, your address, and have at it.
Good evening. My name is Laura Lee Stuckey, and I'm a resident of Chandler Hall, 190 South Sycamore Street, Newtown, PA. I am here tonight to discuss our crosswalk. It's been very, very long since anything's been done to it. And on August 13th, I had my friend Charlie Foyer, aka Crosswalk Charlie, give me a lot of information and help in what we should and shouldn't do, and give me a little guidelines, because he was through a couple years putting in the crosswalk across from the graveyard in Newtown. But our crosswalk is a little different situation. We're already there. In fact, we've been there for 24 years. That's a long time. And as you know, the whole area has grown tremendously, and particularly the auto traffic has increased. And I have yet to see a car go 25 miles an hour through our crosswalk. Now, the fact is, what we want to do, because we have the existing crosswalk, is to put in on each side of the street 2 pedestrian buttons or pushes to activate the addition of more lights than we have now. And these lights will flash very, very brightly, and there'll be so many of them you'll be blinded, which is good. And I have also observed the new one down on Sycamore Street near the Green Parrot, and that is fantastic. I mean, everybody does stop. You cannot not see these lights. Now, the people that live at Chandler Hall are no spring chickens. Some of them can't see or walk as well as they used to do in their youth, so it might take them a little bit longer to get across the street. Plus, they also have a lot of other people that go across, such as the aides, the nurses, patients. They have physical therapy. They have social workers. They have the administrative personnel that go across. And last but not least is the food truck, which goes across twice a day, every day, 365 days of the year, rain or shine. And they were involved in an accident last year, but it wasn't serious. But nevertheless, we do not want accidents. We also have on one side of Chandler Hall a daycare center and a Y. So more traffic is going into these facilities also, and they're both open 12 hours a day. So that is a big thing. Now, the children go across for Halloween, which is a little scary. And the other thing is they often go across just for their little exercise across, which I think it's just very scary. And I just hope that we can get some help from you all to make this a safer crosswalk, because we are in dire need. There's so many people going across this crosswalk every day because of the facilities on both sides of the street. Now, I know that it's important to us because we're older and we just don't have the facility to move as quickly. And I just really hope that you all can help us do this. And Charlie was very helpful to me when he was here, and I asked him to come for me on the 13th. But it's more important that we are here ourselves. And we are here, and our CEO is here. And I have a paper here with over 100 signatures, which I will give to you, of the people that have signed to make our crosswalk safer. So, on that note, I hope that we can have success with this program. And I guess you've all heard the old joke about, why did the chicken cross the road? Well, all I know is that the next time I cross the road, I sure hope I make it to the other side. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Good evening, everybody. My name is John Whitman. I'm the CEO of Chandler Hall, and I have some of my residents here today with us tonight, and we do want to talk about the crosswalk. I've been at Chandler Hall about 4 years now. When I first got there, one of the uniquenesses of that campus is that it's split by South Sycamore Street. Not very common when it comes to senior care facilities, but it's the way it was structured and built up. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, but that's what we have. And when I first got there, one of my first things I noticed was our culinary service. It prepares the meals on the Barclay side, has to take the carts over across the street to Lenrock. We have one major kitchen that supplies all the areas. And it's easy taking it to the nursing home and memory care and personal care because they're on the same side of the street. But to get it across the street, they had to push it across campus, go across Sycamore Street, and then up the hill to Lenrock. And one of the first things I did was buy them a golf cart. Not that that's the answer totally, but it was a lot safer than pushing it by hand. We put one of those red flashing lights on top of it, and even with that, we came very close to a serious accident last year. I crossed the street about 3 weeks ago, and thanks to our chief police, they have slowed lowered the driving speed down, and he's also parked some of the cars out there on a regular basis and had the flashing lights to tell the speed, but it only goes so far, quite honestly. And a couple weeks ago, I went to cross. There was a car coming from a reasonable distance. I thought I had plenty of time with the speed. And I got partway across, and this guy slammed his horn at me. How dare I cross the street? Because he was on his phone and talking or whatever. And I just stood there. And I felt like I was nimble enough that I could jump out of the way if I had to. But I stood there, and the guy stopped, and I pointed up to the flashing signs. And we do have flashing lights there, but they're very dull, and they're very consistent. So there's no... It just, you get used to it, and it's like they're not even there, quite honestly. So I did point up to him, and the guy went, okay, I'm sorry, but it happens all the time because people are in their mindset thinking about what they have to do, and it's a matter of time before somebody does get seriously hurt. We did have an accident there about 1.5 years ago where a car went across the strip, ran into a motorcycle on the other side, and the motorcycle was underneath the car. So we are very, very concerned about our residents and our staff, because our staff are back and forth all the time as well. And we're not talking about a big fix, we're not talking about putting a bridge over or tunnel under or anything like that. We're just hoping and looking for some brighter flashing lights, which the example at the Green Parrot is a perfect example of the kind of thing, because when they press the button, those things flash. They flash at a really bright light level and at a fast pace so you can't not see them, and it automatically slows you down. So again, on behalf of my residents and the staff, we appreciate anything you might do in terms of considering this request. Thank you for your time.
Anybody else from Chandler Hall before?
Hi, Marcia Stemmerman. I also live at Chandler Hall, 190 South Sycamore. I just want to reiterate one thing. Just not more than 2 weeks ago, I was trying to cross the street, and 5 cars in a row, in a line, coming from the bypass. 1, 2, 3, 4, zipped right by me. The 5th one stopped. So you get 20% of the people might stop. And I really, an ounce of prevention. We need to have this because the odds are somebody is going to get seriously hurt or, God forbid, even killed. So a fix like this will save lives. Thank you.
Thank you. I would like to say that we hear you. We will have our engineer look at this, do whatever is needed to maybe a traffic study or whatever she needs to do to get some sort of process going so that we can help you in the best way possible.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.